Ladies and gentlemen, if you're into crypto, you like shilling it, you like saying Bitcoin to the moon, you might want to pay attention because new actions from the Department of Justice could mean you could be going to jail for a very long time if you're not careful. Just like John McAfee here. He said, I'm John McAfee, world's leading security expert. If I don't want to be found, I will not be found. This is before he got arrested and now indicted for cryptocurrency fraud. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the $10 million studio. I'm your host, Coffeezilla, the internet detective. And today, we're talking about the new rules of the road. These were always the rules, but now they're starting to get enforced, obviously. And yeah, it's going to be an interesting time. So let's give a little context, right? I think everyone knows who John McAfee is. He's an outspoken sort of outlaw of the internet, created the McAfee antivirus, but then kind of just lived this crazy life. If you want to know more about that, and I encourage you, it's fascinating, go check out my buddy Oki's Weird Stories. He has the best documentary series. He's got a great one on John McAfee. It's fascinating. You learn about, accusations of neighbors that John McAfee may or may not have killed. I mean, the man lives the craziest life, which is kind of made him into a bit of an anti-hero. It's a bit easy to root for him because he's so kind of, on the one hand, eccentric, on the other hand, kind of self-aware of his distastefulness and his sort of criminality. But just like Scarface or Al Capone, was never indicted for, his worst crimes, but instead indicted for tax evasion. In the same way, it looks like John McAfee's going down for the same stuff. For all the things that he's done and been a part of, you would have thought he would have gone to jail probably a long time ago. And indeed, he's been in hiding for a very long time. But instead, it looks like crypto and taxes are going to be what brings him down. So before we get into the whole cryptocurrency fraud scheme, let's just talk about who John McAfee is as a guy. So this was a thread from 2017 where it says, so 1 Bitcoin to 500K within 3 years. And John McAfee is the type of guy that would respond, if not, I will eat my dick on national television. That's the kind of man John McAfee is. But moving on to the more serious allegations, John McAfee is accused of promoting coins, altcoins specifically, to his Twitter followers in exchange for payment and not disclosing it. And these are things people need to pay attention to. I've seen a lot of crypto YouTubers do this. They will take payment in coins and then not ever disclose that they've taken payment. Hey, you might go to jail for a very long time. John McAfee stands to go to jail for 60 years. So how did he get himself in that much trouble? Well, he sent out this tweet around the same time he was promising, the 3-year bullish bet over there. He was saying, each day I will talk about a unique altcoin. Most of the 2,000 coins are trash or scams. I've read every white paper. The few I'm connected to, I will tell you. The rest I have no position in. These coins will change the world. You can support that change. Well, at the same time, he starts promoting a bunch of coins. And instead of disclosing what he's interested in or he has a position in, he actually does the opposite. According to the complaint, they scalped at least 11 altcoins during the period from 2017 on through early 2018. And these altcoins were Electroneum, Burstcoin, Digibuy, Redcoin. You get the idea. Dogecoin is one of them. But basically, the reason he is in trouble is not because he promoted them, but because he didn't disclose that he was invested in them or he was getting a kickback. Which means for you guys at home, if you're talking about cryptocurrency with your friends, it's fine. Talk about it as much as you want. But if you have a public platform and you're going to promote these coins and you're getting paid for it, if you don't disclose it, you run serious risk of, getting indicted for it. Which makes John McAfee's Twitter claims that him and Elon Musk are the same because both of them promoted Doge, it makes it kind of pointless because the reason Elon Musk presumably promoted Doge was as a meme. The reason John McAfee seems to have promoted it was because he was getting paid. He also says we were paid in the same coins that crashed. The SEC allegations are overblown, but that's what a pump and dump is. You get paid in it, you sell it off to the people who buy it underneath you, and then they get left holding the bag. John McAfee continues that even after it crashed, I held every coin allocated to me. I never sold a single coin. I believed in the company to the very end. He's talking about Docademic, but all it takes is proving that really he didn't disclose that he paid for these coins that he was pumping and therefore misleading his followers into risky investments for this case to really stick. I mean, come on. The only thing from here is whether he's going to be in a Spanish jail cell or an English jail cell. I believe he's arrested in Spain right now, but the U.S. is trying to extradite him to America. So this is a big lesson. Number one, Even if you're a leading security expert and you don't want to be found, you will not be found. The long arm of the law probably will find you if they want to find you. When you get cocky like this and say, if they really wanted, you'd be caught in a fortnight, and you start to brag about how secure you are, chances are you're going down very soon. As for my own personal opinion of John McAfee, I think if he lives up to his former promise, I think all the charges should be immediately dropped. I don't think they will be, but I think, we should at least offer him the opportunity to fulfill his end of the bargain here. And even if you think John McAfee is innocent and shouldn't be, indicted on any charges, I think this tweet kind of sums it all up. John McAfee says, "My life has been devoted to my life. My family's, my loves, my ambitions, generosities, fears, and desires. My apparent selflessness, helping others, was still about me." Yeah. I mean, that's sort of the entire cryptocurrency allegation, right? You said you were helping others by helping them sift through cryptocurrencies. In reality, you were enriching yourself, which is fraud. And if you get convicted of these allegations, he will probably be going to jail and rot there until he is dead. That's the cold hard fact. And I think it's a lesson to any would-be crypto pumper or any investment pumper at all, because there's so much of it going on, guys. You have to be so careful with your money. You never know who has your best interest at heart or who's taking money on the side. So please be careful. And if you're a crypto guy, please don't send out investment advice if you're getting paid behind the scenes, because there's a very real chance that you could end up behind bars. Anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching. Go check out my buddy Oki's Weird Stories, and I will see you guys next time.
I know what you mean. This ain't what it seemed. Nothing but a trick, trying to sell me on a dream, but that was where you lost me. Wake up and smell the coffee.